So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Perez. Wilshere. Oh, good-looking ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That'll be a throw-in. Foden for Wilshere. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. It's a promising position. He rises! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Played back in. And here's Perez. It's a good-looking delivery. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, they can break here. Timber gets over and intercepts. Can he spark a counter here? Cook. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Just about up to 75 minutes. So what can they make of this? Threads one in. No, again, there's no way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Foden, that's a cute ball. And he thumps it clear. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Clipped into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And De Bruyne! He is just caressing the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Swings in across. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Savinho. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, I'd have picked... De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Delightful! A finish of true class! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Foden goes short. Now it's Foden. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's been taken short. Savinho puts his foot on the gas. It's a good-looking delivery. Decent chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? And this is De Bruyne! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Wilshere. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva. And Guardiol. Savinho. Makaleli. Driving on and making good progress. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Timber. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Perez. And this is Van Nistelrooy, looking to play him in. Bernardo Silva, over to the left.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Perez. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's played it in low.
Early stages of the second half and still two between them.
Ball is over the line. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from
We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die, and we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die, and we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light.
Ruben Dias. No, he's had it taken off him. Vardiol. Savinho. It's Bernardo Silva. Foden. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Bob. Matheus Nunes. That's tidy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Savinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is De Bruyne. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Matheus Nunes gets across to intercept that. Reinders. And that has been cleared.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Bernardo Silva. Quality ball. And Bob. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. De Bruyne voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away. Guardiola. Seedorf. Baresi cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! There it is! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Irwin. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Makalele. Messi goes steaming forward, approaching the half-hour mark. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri running with the ball. He's found a way past. Applies the finish! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
In with the challenge. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Puskas. That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's a nicely shaped ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. How very smart. He just got it right.
Puskas really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab it.
Stojkovic! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That pass has been well intercepted. Irwin. Baresi gets good distance on it. Seedorf.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he's there to retrieve it. That is good alertness. Great vision. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Aimed beyond the defence.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Can he get on the end of this? Nice control. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Referee has just said play on.
Bangladesh can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And he shoots! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square with almost no time. And that's it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly...
'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light.
हेलो। तो अभी आवाज सही आ रहा है। मैंने तब से मैं आवाज ढूंढ रहा हूँ, मेरा आवाज नहीं। तो रिमूव कहाँ से करेंगे यार? हेलो। अभी आवाज आ रही है ना मेरी ठीक से यार लॉन्डो? सॉरी यार, तब से मेरी माइक की आवाज नहीं आ रही थी यार। बोलना चाहिए यार, कोई चेस में कुछ बोलता ही नहीं। सब लोग कांड। चलो और एक डिवीजन मैच खेलते हैं यार दोस्तों। If anyone wants to play a friendly matches तो बोलना मेरे को चाहिए। डिवीजन में हारना मेरे को पसंद है ना, थोड़ी गेम प्ले टेस्ट हो जाती है। मेरे फोन का क्या सबसे नीचे है? बैटरी के साथ तो है। यो। रियल मैड्रिड की टीम है यार। अरे सीधी से अभी थैंक लॉट फॉर 40 रुपीज सुपर चैट यार भाई। अभी इट मींस अ लॉट टू मी। आज का 40 ये वीक का सबसे बड़ा सुपर चैट यार भाई। ये वीक में कुछ आया ही नहीं मेरे को सुपर चैट। लेकिन भाई बहुत लोग जापानीज जापानीज कर रहे थे, अभी कोई नहीं कर रहा है। अरे वाह वाह।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
लोग अभी सुपर चैट किया, मतलब ये गेम जीतना है कैसे भी करके।
And we're underway.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
क्या चाहिए था? मैटर साइज कौन सा था? मतलब किसके लिए चाहिए आपको? क्या चाहिए? सोफा चाहिए या बेड चाहिए? सोफा सोफा सोफा। नहीं सोफा नहीं चाहिए, मैट्रेस चाहिए। तो मैट्रेस का बेड है आपके पास? जमीन में दो लोग के एक लोग
It's a good run down the left-hand side. De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Madrid have their second corner now. Cleared away. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Szoboszlai probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
इसमें आराम से 3 लोग तो सकते हैं मतलब फादर हस्बैंड एंड बच्चा भी आराम से 5 फुट चौड़ाई है लंबाई है 2
Just eases him off the ball.
Oh, great feat that.
Raul puts his foot on the gas. Raul. Roll! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
क्वालिटी वाली ये 5 years old इतना ओरिएंटेशन है उसका बैटर्स के अंदर अच्छा ये रहता है प्रोडक्ट अंदर जो फॉर्म रहता है उसका ये डेंसिटी अच्छा रहता है और क्वालिटी अच्छा रहता है
Bale takes control of it and he's on the move. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Driving forward. And he's lost his man here. Real chance! There it is! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
looking for the run.
शॉप पे
Oh,
कस्टमर आ
now here's
जाते
an
हैं।
interesting matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Messi.
किसी को ऑफसाइड दे
That's
दिया है।
offside. Yes, it is. Out towards the flank. Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guardiola. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. Now Otto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. That's tidy. Stojkovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Takes the shot! And for
Game
sure,
अच्छा नहीं जा
that was
रहा है।
not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to play it through. Wits! He has found the way through. Oh, that's a little loose. Crossed in one's chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Stojkovic. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle's gone.
Offside.
For offside.
ऑफसाइड दे दिया यार।
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
अच्छा गेम आना चाहिए यार भाई, नहीं आ रहा है, क्या करेंगे।
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vitinha is the team's great visionary. And again, they run up against
बॉल
stubborn
लूज हो रहा
defending.
है और भाई
Distributed tidily. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A probing pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he whips in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Stojkovic looks to get on the end of this. He's through here. De Bruyne looking to add to his goal. And this is Stoichkov. Aimed beyond the defence. Saliba calmly anticipates. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Wits! Ball is over the line.
यार टट्टी गेम जा रही है यार मेरी। सेशन में
De
नहीं।
Bruyne, Szoboszlai, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Stoichkov, and it's Roberto Carlos. The ball's gone astray. And here's Bellingham. Shot and
Good goal.
Batistuta! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. So here comes a substitution. Schneider getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Showing good feet. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. And this is Schneider. Chance, surely!
Corner.
Just off target.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Good ball. Big chance! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has
अरे
shown him a
यार
yellow card.
भाई इसने बचा लिया भाई। एज ऑफ द बॉक्स में क्या बचा है यार गोल टीम के लिए।
And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint.
अरे किसी को फ्रेंडली फ्रेंडली खेलनी है यार भाई जल्दी से बोलना चाहिए। डिवीजन में अच्छा नहीं जा रहा। कॉइन कोई दे दो 12,000 कॉइन। अच्छा सांग किती
ती खुर्ची रेच्या कोणाकडे ना ग्रीन कलर
कित्या
23 दिताली का मागीर पोयम सांग मग घरात दिता सांगता सुटून गेला हा
ए नाका नाका
23 चे पैसे अच्छा रे 23 दिता नाही
ती मागीर बॅ पॅ पॅ करता रिटर्न वर म्हणल्यार
खुर्ची
बेश्टी
ना कोणाकडे एक खुर्ची ना रे त्याची कलर
विचारली तुवें
ना तिका सांग
डायरेक्ट वच तू
जाऊन गेलो 23 मेळ्ळी सांग खुर्च्यो अशेंच सांग
तू कॉल कर आनी सांग तिका नंबराक घेड कॉल कर ती म्हाका पॅ 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 करतली मागीर बसून ती पयली तकली गरम म्हाजी तकली गरम करता
पैसे सांग
पळय कॉल कर पयली वयच्या पयली हेलो इमरान भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम कैसे हो इमरान है या इमरान नाम है भाई आपका इमरान बोलता था मैं ब्रो मैं तो अच्छा हूँ आप कैसे हो गेम में कैसे चल रहा है भाई हाउ इज योर गेम गोइंग ऑन चलो कैसे चलो अपना यूजर नहीं बोलना ब्रदर Is this you brother? Please let me know. ये आप हो क्या भाई चलो ले
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is
Oh,
definitely up
full
for it.
miss करते हुए
Let's hope we get a
यार
contest
क्रॉस.
worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career. But there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's in space and looking for options.
Good save for week.
It's claimed by the keeper. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's
Penalty.
got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence.
He's going for goal! And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Fernandez. Stoichkov. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. A header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Can he get it through? Hazard delivered with swing. And that was very necessary. Nemecha. The final seconds now. Guardiola. Roberto Carlos. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Hello, next match. Anyone wants to play? Please let me know in the chat, guys.
And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mbappe. Threads one in. Fernandez receives it in a wide position. Makalele does well to stand firm and defend it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. That's a pretty loose pass.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. Van de Ven tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot!
Easy goal from the
They've done
Stankovic.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
And he shoots!
Oh, a nice goal comeback
He
कर रहा है
has
भाई.
done it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Corner.
Good block, good block. Good clear किया है भाई. Block करके clear किया है.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Throw in.
Pull को throw in मिला. चलो.
Azar.
चलो. नहीं यार, wing पे नहीं मिलता.
That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Stojkovic. It's been intercepted.
That was well played,
इधर पास.
well stopped.
Fermin.
Nice. I mean,
I think we're just about done here.
निकाल.
Rafael Leao.
Barcelona really
Football
can only do
football.
one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh no.
That'll be a corner.
Bowler भी देख.
Corner number 2 then. Delivered in. Tries to get it clear. Araujo. That is a great pick out. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And that will be the final act.
चलो, nice
Well,
game
that was
दादा.
close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our...
चलो, anyone else is there who is interested to play a friendly matches there, guys? So please let me know in the chat. कल एक इवेंट कंप्लीट करना पीवीवी का 50 कॉइंस का इवेंट कल कंप्लीट करते. कल सैटरडे है ना, वरना संडे को रखते. मैं संडे याद ही नहीं, संडे बिजी रहता हूँ पूरा, याद ही नहीं रहता. 2 दिन में खत्म होने वाला है. एक कंप्लीट कर. चलो यार, लास्ट में किसे खेलना है? संतोष कुमार, हेलो ब्रदर, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. व्हाट हैपेंड ब्रो? भाई एक मैच खेल लिया ना यार भाई, फर्स्ट टीम ओनली 1 मैच यार. चलो यार गाइस, लेट्स गो फॉर द 10 likes and the 6790 subscribers. Only one more subscriber is remaining, by the way, brother. क्या काऊ क्या आ जाओ निकल रहे टाइम भाई जॉन चलो ये मैच के बाद बीजीएमआई खेलना है मेरे आपके साथ लास्ट मैच खेलता हूँ देन विल प्ले बीजीएमआई ऑन डे चार्जिंग थोड़ा 5 मिनट का रखना पड़ेगा 90 हो जाएगा बीजी बीएमआई सी देख रहा है क्या तू चल बीएमआई बी एम सोल कितनी रूम सी एक्स काउंटर हुई बिकॉज Brown see the counter एक on air भाई who is this guy who joins the room चल मुझे इनवाइट भेजा हूँ देखते थे ज्वाइन करना नेबुला ऑन फायर सोल कितना साढ़े पे लेकिन अभी देख रहा था मैं डीएमएक्स कोई तो कोरियन टीम अच्छा खेल रही है डीआरएक्स लग रहा है उसका आदि पार्टी
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous,
तो
gorgeous
यार मोहन
evening. The
बगान
skies are
वर्सेस
clear, the noise
एफसी
is
गोवा
fervent,
वर्सेस मोहन
the
बगान के मैच
atmosphere
है
frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will
ये
be
मैच
Jim Begley.
It's a
800
privilege
में
to be here.
सॉरी
It really
900
is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think they struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say, Isaac?
वो
The
बच गया
finish
और
certainly
टारगेट
didn't
पे
match
था
the
यार ये
build-up.
Isaac deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always win.
And he shoots!
गुड सेव
And kept out by the
बैक
most
टू बैक गुड
elastic
सेव
of
यार
saves.
द
I think
गोलकीपर
he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Thuram well read.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Stojkovic. Oh, this is a... And
Oh,
Batistuta!
what a save यार from
And he looked
goalkeeper.
every bit the
वो
assured keeper there.
गजब का सेव था यार वो.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Messi
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been
Lag gaya
caught
na
now,
ulit.
and the shot!
अरे यार गान मार दी मेरी पैट्रिक वियरा.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
अरे इंची से
So
चुका.
the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be
Shit
key for
यार
a while
अच्छा
now,
जानता
as you
है
don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Isaac.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Batistuta. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Foul.
Batistuta is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Roberto Carlos!
अरे यार.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Just eases him off the ball.
जो उतना अच्छा नहीं खेलता है.
Out of play for a throw. Thuram. Van Dijk. And there is half whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that
भाई
first half,
position
but
रख रहा
just the
है.
one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
बॉल मिस
Well,
नहीं
for
कर रहा
me,
है.
Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that has been cut short. Messi!
अरे यार. Batistuta.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cannavaro. Stoichkov. Decent progress down the left. Tries to play it through. Batistuta.
Cross. Hello, brother. Welcome to the stream.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Makalele spots it and intercepts.
Near Jason.
And it's Forlan. And here's Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less
Torre,
than
nice.
ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good save.
Forlan!
Bro, I am good. What about you?
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos tries to clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
अरे यार रे पे सबने प्यारा सिर्फ फिनिश करता था.
Onto the counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Passes coming off in quick succession. Back, touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's having a go. Oh, the keeper's
नहीं,
done
नहीं,
ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
नेडर तो
That's
काम
very
है
well
कर
played.
लेगा हार्डवेयर.
Well, they've got to get
Aye.
everyone forward. And even the keeper.
ना आयल्या मातशी. चलोन गेल्या एक हाफ किलोमीटर आसतलो. चड ना रे हांगाच्यान एक 10-5 मिनट चलपाक पावतलो. कृष्णा हॉटेल बी आहा मी खबर आहा थंय. ते आयल्यान हे खबर आहा नळा खबर आहा नळ गोवा स्टेट कॉर्पोरेट गोवा बँक आहा पळय ती. हय ते बालाजी सुपर स्टोर आहा पळय. हय ते आयल्यान खूब आयल्यान. हय ते आयल्यान. ना ते न्ही ते खूब आयल्यान. हांगाच लागींच आहा एक 300 मीटर बी आसतले. हां क्या सैम जीत जाएगा क्या भाई? क्या लग रहा है आप लोगों को?
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Bellingham played into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they
रूम
really?
में निकल
Rudiger
गया.
is on his own, and the shots! They've scored!
क्या स्क्रिप्टिंग है यार भाई,
And
क्या
surely
स्क्रिप्टिंग है ये
now
गेम.
the result beyond doubt. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's hit.
क्या
Denied
सेव
by
कर रहा है
an
यार इसका
instinctive
गोलकीपर.
save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And the referee brings it to a close. That was a frustrating game.
पूरा गेम था यार. 5 shots on target भाई, 5 saves from the
But
goalkeeper.
undone by an opponent who
गोलकीपर ने
simply
पूरी
did
स्क्रिप्टिंग की यार ये गेम में. 6 शॉट में से 5 ऑन टारगेट और सब सेव्स भाई, क्या बोलने का. गॉड लेवल हैक किया गोलकीपर को. कैसे लगा चेक का मतलब. हाँ वही, कोई भी साइड डालो गोल सेव कर लेता है यार भाई. क्या स्पाइडरमैन है क्या यार गोलकीपर इसका. चलो गाइस, बाय बाय, सिया. अभी जाते हैं हम लोग. खेलने बीजीएमआई. चलो गाइस, बाय बाय. कल मिलते हैं. कल थोड़ा अर्ली स्ट्रीम करेंगे, 3 o'clock भी ट्राई करते करेंगे का. ओके. Okay, bye bye.
Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it.